Ladies and gentlemen, welcome right back to the Triple Bingo Tournament Losers Round 4, technically the semis, brought to you by GSA. I'm hanging out here today with Big Simp himself. How you doing today, sir?
I am doing absolutely fantastic. Thank you for asking, Thero. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I can't complain. Finished up that episode of Golden Girls, while I was waiting on the stream to start here. I think we're going good.
I think Toast was too. Toast, likes to take his time. Just got back in the nick of time. Was on the border of being DQ'd for a late time show up, but he's here. He's ready to play, and it's time for some action, some triple bingo action, to be more specific.
There's not a whole lot you can prepare for triple bingo other than knowing the stars,
Right?
and getting ready for that. So I'm kind of excited to see what both of these runners are bringing to the table. They say it's the losers bracket, but to be honest, like, neither of these runners are losers, if that makes any sense.
That makes some sense.
I mean, we've seen it. Puncation has been a force to be reckoned with in this tournament. Like, it just done absolutely phenomenal throughout the tournament. If you want to check out exclamation point bracket, you can see what we're looking at on the bracket right now. On the winner's side, Shans versus Puncation, and down here on the loser side, we got this match: toastrider91 versus Yale. And later on tonight, Liam Kings versus the man, the myth, the legend, the birth father of bingo, Gobble.
Gobble gobble.
Gobble.
Wait, can I confirm? You said Punke and Chans. Did you mean like Punke waiting in grands and Chans waiting in losers finals?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Dope.
So what's going to happen is both of these guys, between the two races that we have today, we're going to have winners that are going to face off again. So whether it be Toast Rider Yale or Liam Kings and Gamble, and they're going to go on to face Puncation, who was the 15th seed, by the way. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
He was the 15th seed, ended up taking it all in the beginning with the winners.
Punke's been going off.
He has been.
He's got a knack for bingo, and I don't think he knew it. I don't think anybody knew it, or anybody was ready for it at that matter. But he's definitely proven himself to be capable of very good times. Obviously, he's also a very good player, but that doesn't always carry you. I mean, we saw Cheese get eliminated right away in round one by Punke. So,
oh yeah,
by Punke, and then Cheese went on to take down Alaris and then Pete, but then bodied by Gobble, the man.
Gobbledygook.
Legend.
For sure.
So
card got revealed.
It is. Let's take a look.
I mean, see, a couple of 100 coins in here. Look at the direct center, though. Open 9 cannons. That's a lot of cannons. If you're looking at your diagonals there, Cheese kind of talked about it before. He tried to kind of force those diagonals.
Yep.
In triple bingo. I don't know.
This is a rough one. I'm looking at it. Okay, I see. So All Stars on Rainbow Ride is like scary. I'm very scared of that, and I don't really want to. I don't like seeing that be done. I think there's always something better that you can do that doesn't involve it. So I'm not a huge fan of the top left, bottom right, but I am actually a fan of bottom left, top right.
Oh yeah.
I think that one's not too bad. Oh, and Yale trying his best. No lack to skip for that boy.
Remember, we talked about that. He's just giving him that pep talk. Like, hey, we got stuff to do. We're going into this. Get the right angles. Do what I'm telling you to do, and it'll be fine. That's all it was a pep talk.
I mean, hopefully he knocks some sense into Yale because he'll need it. Toast Rider, a force to be reckoned with, assuming that he's not watching a movie. Commentator, beating the movie joke to death and walking around. Yeah, that's not going to work. But Yale heading over towards the Bomb King. Now, Bomb King, what exactly could be on his mind? Maybe a cannon?
It's possible.
I would assume. Okay, there's 11 cannons, right? In the whole game.
Correct. So you've got. Okay. I mean, so he's going for that center. Now I agree with you on the top right or top right, bottom left, because you can knock out column 5, row 1 And column 1, row 5, at least 3 stars from 8 stages. And then the 3 stars from JRB. Those pair really nicely together. But 8 stages is a lot of stages to get 3 stars from.
It is, but at the same time, I don't know. You crunch the numbers. That's 24 stars. If you're playing your cards right, you're probably gonna end up, covering that. And especially with, 3 stars each from THI, TTM, 3 stars each from JRB, BBH. Those are 2 freebies that also go towards another goal. And the nice thing about that is they don't specify a star either, so you can go get fast stars and. In general, there is some good synergy to build there. I really am a fan. Okay, toastrider going for a 140 coin here. Clearly, I wonder if he's going to be getting 2 or just 1 of them. Guess we'll find out as it goes. But I support it. I think column 1 is pretty strong. Column 5, not too shabby.
Not at all. I mean, I agree with you. The All Stars Rainbow Ride is not something that I would be interested in at all. Column 5 looks really good. All Stars in Wet Dry World. 15 lives is definitely attainable. You see some of those that get as high as 20 and even more than that. But it's that one-up knowledge that you really need. Because you can kind of catch yourself off guard as well.
Oh, Yale as well going for 140 coins. I guess a combo I'm seeing right now that I like. Toastrider getting handled by the Piranha Plant. Not wanting that. What? Oh, waiting for him to sleep. Oh, nice strats from Toastrider. Coming through, taking down that Piranha. And Yale having a little dancing fest on the womp. A little bit disrespectful, but you got to do what you got to do.
It's like a robbery. He's like, give me your money. That's how it is. That's what I imagine Mario saying in his head.
Yeah, it's brutal out here. Mario, appears to be a friendly character. But as you delve deeper into what's actually going on, it gets a little scary, a little spooky. But that's just life.
Toastrider went ahead and knocked off that 140, so he is going for 1 for sure.
Yes.
Row 3 there. I don't know. I'm not feeling the 6 stars in Rainbow Ride, I guess, but you wouldn't have to do the 100 coin. But there's some long stars in Rainbow Ride.
Yeah, something that Pitt usually brings up is 6 stars and Rainbow Ride is actually a lot quicker than All Stars, just because you don't have to do the carpet ride. You would most likely want to get the 100. But it's interesting.
Takes forever.
Yeah, it does. I'm thinking about Yale on a wild coin chase. That coin will not be picked up though. Imagine if it just glitched out the fence. That'd be insanity. But getting his 140 and heading out. We'll see where he goes to next. Toastrider in Cool Mountain. There is an All Stars in Cool Mountain on the board.
And that's, if you look at column 2, it's not too bad. 6 stars in SSL, All Stars in CCM. It's still that like you said, the 6 stars in Rainbow Ride is way better than All Stars Rainbow Ride. Top floor cloud stage star, nothing for these 120 runners. Red coin star and HMC, super quick for these 120 runners. So that could be an option for him. Row 3, column 2.
Yep, that one's pretty solid. There's some good synergy there. I'm liking bottom left, top right, row 1, and then either column 1 or column 5 with that. I think column 1 I like better because it's asking for 3 stars each from Tiny Huge Island and Tall Mountain, which you probably go for anyway when you're trying to get at least 3 stars from 8 stages. You got the Bob-on Battlefield synergy with that as well. And 2 stars from 10 stages and 3 stars from 8 stages kind of go together like peanut butter and jelly.
And I think that Yale is probably thinking the same thing here. Going into JRB, going to go ahead and knock out most likely 3 stars from JRB here.
I would imagine. I'm probably going to pick up that cannon as well if he had the brain in his head, which I think he does.
Well, I sure hope so that he's not the Scarecrow SM6.
Insta-clip. That was a really tough attempt. Please.
Takes it down.
Did it. He did it. The absolute madman. If you get rejected by the eel, you pretty much accept it, put your head down and you go and get another star. But Yale trying to get back in, not a very smart move. It's pretty unlikely that you're going to be able to get through. You can do it. It's very hard.
It's very difficult. Trying to find that zone to be able to hit to get inside of the ship without getting bodied by the eel. Very difficult for sure.
Yeah. And now the interesting thing is that is a pretty big mistake, but triple bingo works in a way where it's really up to, and we see Toast Rider having to kick all the way up here, not taking careful count of his coins, and Yale drawing the eel out. We're just seeing some gameplay from these players that, you know, I wasn't expecting.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But to be fair, loser semis, I mean, rightfully so, you might be pretty nervous. A loss would drop you right out, barely out of the money. I mean, whoever wins this, and then wins that is pretty much guaranteed in the money. So you're getting there. You're very close.
You had that second opportunity. You didn't do as well earlier on in the tournament. So this is kind of like your do or die moment,
Basically.
So I can see that. I can agree with that.
So Toast Rider almost certainly here for his All-Stars in Cool Mountain. Still not really looking like he's interested in cannons, which makes me think that maybe he's going for column 1 and maybe column 2. It's a little furry. I wouldn't imagine he's going for row 4 because All-Stars Rainbow Ride week.
At first, I was kind of iffy because he does have that second collect 140 coins, but the same thing. All-Stars and Rainbow Ride just takes forever. Yeah, I don't think he's going to risk that. So going through here, I'm pretty solidified on column 2 from him.
Actually, if he is doing column 2, then I mean that 6 stars in Rainbow Ride, just 1 extra star. Yes, it might be 2 minutes, but that's not too bad in the grand scheme of things. I mean, it's a long goal normally, but to just add a couple of minutes to grab it, it's
that is true.
It'll do. But he didn't mark 100 coin star in WAPs, which I feel like he would have marked that if he was looking at it. So
because he got 140 coins.
Ooh, nice cannon shot from Yale, and opening the cannon from Toast Rider as well. So this actually
in here in CCM.
Yeah. So that's his first cannon, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yale with a whopping
on that JRB.
Yeah. He's got, I want to say, Yale. Did Yale get the Bomb on Battlefield cannon? I don't think he did.
I don't think he did either. All I remember seeing Bomb King from him as he's going for Secret Slide. So he is going for Secrets, which kind of solidifies that top right, bottom left. But it all depends. So like the Cloud Stage Star, that's like a free cannon for you. You know, it's not one that you typically see unless the cannon count is really high, but it's kind of a free cannon.
Yeah, I mean, you need it to get the star.
Right. It's kind of interesting to see and look at the process through bingo because, you know, one man's route is another man's not route. You know, it's like It's about that star knowledge and understanding each individual star and how it can interact with itself. So it's not necessarily finding just the fastest stars. And it's funny you say that. It looks like they both marked off 100 coin star in Womp's Fortress.
Yeah. I wonder if it was originally their plan, if they even saw it at all, or
like,
what.
Oh, wait, hold on. Free marker.
Yeah. Double checking it. Okay, a quick check from Toast Rider, making sure that he did in fact get all stars. Cheeky wall kick from him.
And I mean, we see a lot where the runners will run a very similar route, but you don't see a whole lot of sync coming up in Triple Bingo, which is what we're kind of starting to see here going into Dark World.
Yeah, we'll have to see how it treats them. Dark World can be very dangerous. We got a nice dark green from Yale and a vibrant, bright green from Toast Rider. Saturation levels alarmingly high, but not a huge deal in Dark World.
Dark World goes hard on you, and that's the thing about Triple Bingo. So I don't think it affects you.
One up for Yale.
He's getting lives. So
he is.
All you have for lives is you got Call Out 3 Row 2, which is 25. I don't think he's going for 25. Wow. Could he really be doing top left, bottom right?
I think maybe he might be interested in column 5, 15 lives. Okay, Toast Rider figuring out how stairs work, figures them out, gets on up there, no big deal.
Toast Rider looking solid here in Dark World.
Maybe we'll get like a, it'd be cool to see perhaps I don't really imagine he's going to do it, but maybe a bottom left, top right, row 1, column 3.
Yeah.
That could be interesting. I don't know if I like that combo very much just because All-Stars and Snowmans. I guess All-Stars and Snowmans isn't too long, so.
It's not. It's fairly quick. Wow. But, as I was saying, normal, you're running 16 star, you're running 70 star, you're running 120 star, and you mess up on a particular strat. Well, I mean, that can affect you the rest of the run. This, you have more of an opportunity to say, hey, I messed up the strat. Let me kind of relook at it again. You've got a little bit of time.
It definitely feels that way. A mistake in bingo doesn't feel like it hurts as much as it might in 70 or 120. And that's just the nature of bingo, really. It's up to the player to, work out in their head, okay, what's my route going to be? Because maybe a player loses 30 seconds with a blatant mistake, as we saw Yale's Jolly Roger Bay death to the eel. Right. But Toast Rider could just as easily lose 30 seconds to routing errors.
Exactly. And almost solidifying your route in the beginning is huge. Like, it's having that vision. It's almost like X-ray glasses or something. That you're like, okay, boom, boom, boom. This works good. All right. And sticking to that plan. If you start changing it up, you're going to lose time.
Yeah. So we see Yale here in Vanish Cap, looking like he wants to get the star, going to be grabbing these 1-ups as well. I imagine that if I am correct about him wanting column 3, I mean, that would make perfect sense. All-Stars and Snowmans would require a Vanish Cap.
Yep.
And netting these lives big time, taking his time. Now Toast Rider going for the Bomb King.
So kind of backtracking a little bit.
Yeah, I think Yale just had his eyes on the prize a little bit earlier. And Toast Rider was taking a look, analyzing like, okay, cannon seemed good. Let's go back, get the Bob-omb battlefield cannon, get a couple stars.
And more solidified, yeah. And because it's a balance. If you rush through, Yale getting that bonk there, if you rush through and not think out your route, it could really cost later on in the match.
Oh, it'll hurt a ton. Man, Yale has got I like that he does the ground pound for the 1-ups. I've never seen people do that, but he's getting them consistently. Doesn't have to chase them. Might be a little slower in the grand scheme of things if you're looking at like a perfectly optimal life grab, but they're cheeky little devils. Those things are hard to get.
They are. Running around, trying to chase them. Yale going ahead and grabbing the wing cap with that exit stage. Super smart for him, going for those secrets in that order.
All right, here we go. More information coming from Toast Rider's feed. 100 coin star and Bob-omb battlefield. I think we might be seeing maybe like a row 3, column 2, row 5, or row 4, maybe like some kind of block thing.
Yeah, I can see that. So not going for the diagonals.
Yeah, but actually, yeah, no,
because he did get the cannon in CCM. Would be my only concern.
Yeah, no, I think he's definitely shooting for open 9 cannons. I mean, the only cannon thing on here would have no other reason to be opening a Kukla Mountain cannon. But whether or not that's for a diagonal is still unclear. But he hasn't headed into Jolly Roger Bay, so I'm inclined to say that he's not too worried about the diagonal. And sometimes that's fine. Sometimes the diagonals aren't good. You have to look. We saw Cheese fall victim to that. Toast Rider almost falling in the cannon hole without getting the red. That would have been rough. And now Yale here as well, so they're on a pretty similar path. Slightly different variation. Oh, nice backup from Yale. Game knowledge. I would not have done that. I would have just thrown the box over towards the wing cap.
And then try to chase all the coins around.
Yeah, like an idiot. Okay, where are we going? Oh, wait a second. Wait. Oh, yeah, okay. That makes sense. I was wondering why they didn't have the shell, but you have to do the Koopa race, and probably not worth the time.
Especially if they're just going for the Toast Rider. Getting those extra couple of coins, going ahead and grabbing the box now.
Ooh, narrowly avoiding that Goomba, but Goomba a little bit too in his face. Avoids it though. Yeah. Go ahead.
Unfortunately, he's gonna have to get all of these.
Yeah, they're strapped for coins. You know, usually you get the Koopa. That's 5 free ones. Yale really struggling to get up here. Wait a second. Yale doing the Koopa race right now. I didn't even realize.
What?
I saw
I
that
didn't either.
timer. Okay. Yale with the revolutionary technology. Is he going to beat the Koopa, though? I don't think he already went up to the top, so this is a little scary.
This is super scary. Timer's still going off. I'm not sure where he would be going with the Koopa. I mean, I guess if he already defeated the Bomb King, and maybe he accidentally triggered the Koopa to start, because I mean he's lost the race here, so he probably doesn't care.
Yeah, the Koopa has won, so probably just realizing, okay, I don't know why I talked to the Koopa. Maybe it was an accident. I don't know, but yeah, interesting stuff coming here from Yale. Toast Rider heading on down and looking more and more convincing, like it is a row 4, row 3. And I guess column 2, he's still got some freedom heading into Hazy Maze Cave. Maybe.
So,
if he gets red coin star, then that's a pretty much guaranteed column 2.
Right. And then he's going to head over to SSL and probably knock that out.
Yep. So we'll see what he's up to.
You know, it's interesting getting in the mind. You know, these guys have practiced bingo constantly. So they know kind of what the cards are. It's just the configuration of the cards. It's like, you know, getting back through and saying, hey, what's going to be easiest for me? What am I most comfortable with going against someone who knows what they're doing right now?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes something in theory is going to be way faster than what you're doing, but you doing it wouldn't necessarily be that fast.
Right, exactly. So, knocking that out for Yale, getting the red coins and the 100 coin there in Bomb on Battlefield. So, now he's going to be heading downstairs as well.
Whoa.
Ghost Rider doing a lot of stars here at HMC.
Okay, Yale is headed to Big Boo's haunt. He's gotten 3 in Jolly Roger Bay, so I'm assuming that he's going for... I'm actually a little bit confused.
I still think that Yale is going for top right, bottom left. I still think that's what he's going for there.
That's what I would think. I just feel like he would have already taken care of Cool Mountain, but maybe he wants to save that for later. That's the only thing that's sort of leading me to believe that Toast Rider doing something there. Did he just do red coins? I honestly wasn't even... I was lost in the sauce.
Now, here's the thing. So, like Yale with column 1, he's able to knock out the at least 3 stars from 8 stages with THI, TTM, JRB, and BBH. That's 4. So he may not even be going for this diagonal here.
Yeah. Maybe we're seeing like a column 1, row 1, column 3.
Exactly.
Ooh, bonk. All right, Toaster. Okay, bonk. Oh, booty slide. Really wants to get up there, but we're having a very hard time out here. Yale, what is that angle? Okay. Wow.
Channeling that inner Tony Hawk.
Yeah, and probably not at the necessary time. We're getting some camera clicks from Yale. Certainly not happy about that. Now it's causing him even more time. See, this is the heart of the whole mindset thing with racing.
Oh, yeah.
You've got to change the way you're looking at it.
Exactly.
Toast Rider! What? He long jumped to the side so they could go and get the cannon, but instead triggering a ledge grab and falling to his death right after spawning the star. How unfortunate is that?
Super unfortunate not getting that extra Golden Girls power for finishing up that episode and dying right there.
You hate to see it. You really do.
So we'll know more for sure if he grabs 6 stars here in SSL. Almost did it again there.
Yeah.
But Yale heading up BBH.
That was super quick. Really smart on him getting the Vanish Cap before going to Big Boo's haunt.
Yeah.
Yale with the huge brain plays, making sure that he's got the right equipment strapped up for the job.
Now, for me, maybe I'm just not that smart, but basically, I would think that you'd almost have to have like a sheet of paper at times to think about. Okay, hold on, all right, carry the 3.
Ooh,
You know,
yeah, no, there's a lot. I mean, I'm getting lost out here. I couldn't tell you where they're at in terms of their goals. And we do see players a lot
right.
end up pausing and just doing a quick scan to make sure, because once you complete the game, it's over. You can't go
It's over.
back.
Right, you're done. You're done at that point.
Oh, okay. Oh, ground pound strat not working out now on a wild chase, but getting that one up, and he's looking quite good for one-ups right now. Yale is healthy.
Got 15 so far. Going to go ahead and open up this cannon.
Yeah, I think he's at 4 cannons now. Actually, I don't think he got the Womps cannon, so I think he's at 3.
You know, maybe just saving that CCM for a little bit later. You know, I mean, he'd have to go back downstairs. Taking a death here so that he doesn't have to exit course and go all the way back to the lobby.
Oh, Toast Rider comboing on the MIPS and having a double chat with the door. Taking his time out here. Yale heading over to Easy Maze Cave. So I think if we see a red coin star, then that's pretty much a confirm for a row 1.
Oh, yeah.
But like you said, I mean, oh, huge backflip. He could still go to Cool Mountain. It's in the air.
He could.
And a quick pause to gauge where he's at. And no red coin star. All right, interesting. So now I am actually going back and thinking, wait a second, what? Oh, Mips had already ran away.
Yep.
Reloaded.
So he's going to grab Mips and column 1, row 1. He's going to go ahead and mark that off. Grabbing this Mips star here.
So, I think row 1's out of the question.
Yeah.
So it must be a bottom left, top right. Maybe he's going back to Cool Mountain.
Getting through with Mips clip just as Toast Rider back in that water up to head into Fire Sea.
Yeah, Toast Rider on his own personal journey, making moves happen. Won't be seeing any goals for a hot minute. And honestly, I think column 2 might be out of the question for Toast, because he didn't get 6 stars in Shifting Sandland while he was there.
Right.
Ooh, Goomba. Betraying Toast.
So why would he be going for reds right now?
Castle Seek? No. Maybe? Wait.
I mean, that's a possibility if he's going for Castle Secrets.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only possible thing I can think of, just Castle Secrets. Because there's only 5. Okay, there's 7 yeah, so column 1, I think, is on his mind.
You know, I think it's about solidified for Yale that he's not doing the diagonal. I'm not sure why he's opening the cannons, only because he would have also marked off that 5 Castle Secret Stars already as well, finishing up the 7 Castle Secret Stars. Unless he just doesn't see it, which I doubt.
Yale? Pausing. Hello? So, okay, actually, this is bad. This is bad news, because Yale just saved and quit out of Dire Docks, and I'm pretty sure he grabbed the MIP star, which means MIPS is no longer available. So this is
huge.
Yeah.
I don't know if he realizes it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the plan is now. He needs to get at least 30 stars to be able to open that door up again. So I don't know if this was originally his plan, if he was going to come back to Cool Mountain, but he'll be at 27 after all this, and then he'll need to grab 3 extraneous stars, which will definitely hurt a bit. But I'm not going to say that he's out yet, because Toast Rider appears to be going for All Stars of Rainbow Ride. It's up in the air.
It's riding that carpet up takes time, you know, and speedrunners inherently are impatient. Very impatient.
Very impatient. We just want to go fast, man.
We just want to go fast. Channeling
Tough
that
life.
inner Ricky Bobby is how that works.
Something like that.
Ooh, so we see a Wet Dry World entry from Toast Rider here. Probably just to grab this cannon, I assume.
Yeah, doesn't seem to be very interested in column 5.
No. I mean, look at that. You got All-Stars and Wet Dry World. He would stop to collect another 140 coins in 2 stages. Yeah. So just getting a cannon. But Yale having to go through CCM here. I don't know if he knows. I don't know if he realizes it. That he's going to have to get some extra stars somewhere.
Oh, I think he's well aware by that reaction we saw from him saving and quitting, taking the extended pause, and also marking those 5 castle secret stars.
He did, and that's what I commented earlier. Was concerned that he didn't mark it off, so now we have more of a picture into Yale's mind. But he's got options here, like, you know, continue on with column 1, continue on with row 4. He's got the diagonals. Like, he's got options here.
Stuck in the snow. This is an awkward position. Booty slide, no jump.
Taken to death.
That's the exact same situation that players are in when they're doing Lakitu bounce. You land up on that slope and you have just a fraction of a second to get your jump off, and no jump for Yale. So yeah, actually, it's not as bad as it looks for Yale, right? Because column 1, 3 stars from 8 stages. He can go get 3 from Lethal Lava Land. That'll help, and then he'll be at 30, and then he can go open the door again.
Pretty smart.
You know, I'm not sure if he'll have any extra though. That's what I'm wondering. Like if that would be an extra one outside of the plan, because THI TTM, JRB BBH, that's 4. I'm assuming he did BOB, that's 5. Let's say he does LOL,
CCM.
6. CCM 7. So then, has he done any other ones?
He may be Gucci. He may be Gucci.
He might have done WOMP. So maybe he'll be right at 8. Maybe this is what he needed. He needed to save and quit.
And that's fair.
Probably not, but maybe.
I mean, it makes it a little bit more difficult, but it's not something that you can't work with.
Yeah. Making the best of the situation, Toast Rider desperately wanting that Lakitu dead and finally getting the pound off, but taking heavy swimming time. Taking out that Koopa. Oof. Oof.
You know, and it's crazy how easy it is to save and quit, by the way. Like, I mean, you know that.
Yeah.
Your hands are trying to go really fast to get down to continue, don't save. You know, to save that little bit, and you accidentally don't hit down as much, and you're done, and you kind of face desk.
Oh my goodness, Toast Rider almost falling. So Toast going for a second 140 coin here. So row 4 basically confirmed, and that's a nice combo.
Yes.
100 coin and Tiny Huge Island mixed with the other 140 coin to help aid him in his row 3 journey. Honestly, row 4 and row 3 have quite some wild synergy. You got 100 coin star and BOB, red coin star and BOB. 100 coin star and PHI, 140 coin star.
Yale is short 3 coins.
Yeah, I think he just wanted to be short too. I'm not sure what his plans are.
He was racing the Penguin, kind of rage Mario camming. Realized
he was racing.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, he was racing.
Oh, Yale taking some big time losses out here, but I mean, Toast Rider still he's actually getting pretty close to wrapping up. Toast Rider taking a big pause, thinking about where he can get coins. Not really sure where.
And that's
here we go. The
that's
infamous poll.
I think that, you know, Toast Rider, even though he had all those extra coins in CCM, I'd much rather that and then have to, you know, have the kick of shame going through than having to completely restart the race.
Yeah, super rough. Unfortunate things happening on Yale's side. Toast Rider, though, I'm interested in what his third pick is. He hasn't really showed his hand yet. It's clear that row 3, row 4 is on the dog. Man, the synergy there it's pretty nice. I'm still not a huge fan of All Stars and Rainbow Ride, but if you're gonna combo with anything, comboing it with 6 stars and Rainbow Ride that makes the most sense.
Could he be? I mean, he's been getting cannons, obviously. Yep. I mean, column 3 doesn't look that great. It doesn't. You know, 25 lives, 4 100 coin stars.
Yep.
But think about it. He's already gotten 3 of those knocked out. The 100 coin and BOB. and then he's done 140 coins.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's in the realm of possibility, I guess.
Well, he just got 3 stars from Tiny Huge Island. I think column 1 is what he's thinking.
Yeah, and that's fair. Knocking out, killing
okay.
2 birds.
Yale. Hello. Sliding around, racing this snowball, getting smashed. And that snowball is gone. Not going to be saving the snowman. Yale clearly not having the best game right now. Going to open the cannon up.
Feeling the pressure for sure. That's where, you know, the folks that run bingo all the time, breezeless.
Okay.
And just not the folks that are running bingo all the time know that indecisiveness kind of hurts you. You know, not going like stutter a little bit. All right, what am I going to do now? But it's that adaptation time.
And not only that, but this is an aside, I guess. I just realized that the fact that Yale saved and quit also eliminated all the lives that he had built up. So he's in quite a rough situation. It is certainly looking in Toast Rider's favor.
You're right. I didn't even think of that. It all depends. We'll know more as you know he goes for Fire C after he has to get these 30 stars, because there are a few 1-ups there. But gosh, I mean, having to make up 15 of them or 10 of them, that's rough. Stay in Mario Camp. Try to find the star.
Not the best camera there. I could have told you that, but you know, it's sometimes best to figure things out yourself. Then you really get the lesson, you know.
The SM64 Mario life lesson.
Yeah, a lot of life lessons we learned. Toast Rider with the KO. Not exactly sure what that was about.
I'm not either.
I guess he had already gotten 3 stars. Wait, what? Toast Rider not sure what's going on. Commentator Sharon in the confusion.
Back and forth. Yale. Sure. Back into HMC. Now remember, he left this earlier. He left to go get Mims.
Yeah, he. All right, Yale right into the hole. And Toast Rider going to open up this cannon. I mean, all he really has left, I think, is Rainbow Ride. He's gotten 3 in THI, 3 in TTM. I want to say 3 in WOMPs.
And he's looking great.
3 in CCM. Did I already say that?
Yep. Hitting up into Tippy already.
Maybe he's got way more stuff than I'm thinking of. Maybe he got 3 in Shifting Sandland. I don't know. Toast Rider's been sort of under the radar. I've been kind of enthralled by Yale's unfortunate mishaps here. And Yale falling down. He is just...
The pause with that look on Mario's face, like, what?
Yeah, Yale is... He's not too interested in wrapping this up. He knows at this point, even if his route is hot fire over Toast, just the sheer amount of mistakes that have come about are so deep that it's basically ripped.
It is, you know, but he can still turn on the spice, but he's got to get his head in the game. How am I going to recover from this? What am I going to do? But right now, it looks like he's taking that ride to shame a little bit.
Yeah, the game plan here seems interesting. Engaging the Mario Cam tech. We're going to see a lot of that. A lot of just watching Mario hang about, because Toast Rider is going to be on the carpet. Yale continuing the Mario Cam strats. Not really in it.
No. You know, and it's discouraging for sure, because you're looking at it like...
Whoa! Toast Rider almost getting kicked off the edge by the Bob-omb, you were saying.
You know, you kind of look at it like, oh my gosh, you know, what what can I do? You know, sad hands.
Yeah, speedrun hands for sure.
Wow. So toastrider opening up this cannon, going for that noob cruiser now. He's looking good. He's looking real good. You know, I'm interested if he's watching Yale and understands the predicament that Yale's in, or if he's possibly watching like Spider-Man Homecoming. Definitely speculation for sure. Yale's got to turn it on here. Yale heading back into HMC as we're waiting for toastrider to ride this carpet all the way up. Trying to figure it out. All right, let's see. Yeah, kind of turning it back on just a little bit. Yeah, I'm not really sure what Yale could do at this point, other than to kind of stick his head down and focus. toastrider taking it easy, not wanting to really risk it, as Yale takes a burn ski on those wall flame dealios. I mean, I guess that could be the official term, wall dealio things. Just as Yale finally getting the stars that he needs to be able to open that door back up from Ips. This is kind of going to be where we see if he's going to make up these lives. One Mario Cam here. He kind of needs those lives to be able to go on. Showing his frustration, going through Fire Sea here in Mario Cam.
It's very tough, but Yale doing the impossible, showing that it is in fact possible.
I mean, it is.
Seeing it live here before our very eyes, I mean, kind of. We're kind of seeing it. It's hard to see with this camera, but...
like, I mean, we might as well be in first-person VR Mario here.
Yeah, this should be... I mean, this is kind of a meme category, and, you know, waiting on GSA for the Mario Cam only tournaments, for the Mario Cam experts out there like Yale. Actually, not sure if he's an expert taking big booty burns, and that's a big booty death from Yale __. And Toast continuing to put in the work here in Rainbow Ride. He needs... I mean, he's basically set.
He is.
I don't know if he's at 9 cannons, though. Maybe he needs to pay a visit to the wing cap stage. Not exactly sure. Yale doing things.
Like I said, it's a free cannon at that point. You know,
Yeah,
heading up into the clouds. It's a free cannon. He may be waiting on that.
Yeah, and there is a bingo strat, and I'm sure Toast is aware, where you take a lot of fall damage so that you can die right after opening the cannon, because if you fall on that stage, you fall all the way back to the courtyard, and you quit out, you go back to the main area, which is not too good. You'd have to do another BLJ back up, so it makes the most sense to just kill yourself.
And that's fair.
Sometimes that's how it be.
How it bees. Lakitu bounce.
He's bouncing. He's jingling. Jiggling.
Doing the sound effects.
That was pretty accurate. Thank you,
Pretty close.
Pharaoh, for providing the sound effects. You know, okay, Toast. Clinical.
Recover.
All right, Yale still wandering through Fire Sea, but might be taking another death. He is. Oh my goodness! Really slapping that heart. Needs the health. Anything he can get.
See anything, put some in his pocket. So yeah, if you want that wah sound, I can provide that for your soundboard. It's just a small fee.
Okay, we can discuss that.
Yeah, we can make it happen.
I would love it. Perfect. Wow, incredible power. All right, Yale. Mario Cam Bowser throws, maybe the hardest thing you've ever seen in your life. Not exactly sure what's going on in
Wait,
that.
what?
Is a miss.
Have you ever taken time to attempt Bowser throws in Mario Cam?
I don't know if I personally have. I've seen players. I remember Punke has done a Mario Cam 70-star run, I think, and that includes Bowser throws, and it's a huge mess, as you can see here.
He hits it. Have you ever seen the movie Matilda?
I'm not sure.
it's like a magical girl, and at one point, like it's the headmaster takes and spins the girl around by her pigtails. That's what that reminds me of. I'm sure chat knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Banging on the chat here, co-commentator not quite clicking with the commentator. Might have to get cultured.
Maybe. I'll send you a link.
Thank you.
Toast Rider knocking out his last one here.
Yeah, and quitting out, not doing the death, which is pretty interesting. I guess if you get a good BLJ, it's really not that much slower.
Right. It depends on how confident you are in your BLJs. I mean, wow, Toast Rider, it came together for him.
Super nice bop and Yale to get up there. I'm inclined to say that Yale actually might... Oh, Yale head in the sky here might be bopping Toast Rider. What is going to happen? Not even close to completing his goals, but going to be joining Toast Rider.
Gonna make it down to throws.
Mario Meltdown, as alluded to by the chat. You know, coming to the conclusion, the technical, clinical term for what we're seeing here on Yale's side.
Meltdown.
Yeah. Melting down. Toast Rider melting up. Not sure which one's worse, but Toast Rider going to be cleanly taking this W no matter what, because unfortunately it wasn't in the heart of the card for Yale, as we can see.
It worked out really well for Toast Rider. Like, his picks were solid. They worked really well together. There's a lot of really good synergy with that. You know, you talked about in the very beginning in that column 1, you know, and then row 3, row 4, you know, didn't even cross our minds. We were thinking maybe column 5, maybe the diagonal, which is obviously the same thing that Yale was thinking of.
Yeah. Yeah, Toast Rider's being interesting. You don't typically see, because they're not really complementing each other very much, but just the nature of row 3 and row 4, they pretty much did complement each other.
Right.
Like, you're not going to do 100 coin star in Bottom Battlefield without doing the red coin star. You're not going to do All Stars and Rainbow Ride without doing 6 stars in Rainbow Ride.
Right. But it's that game knowledge, that forethought of, okay, this marries well with this.
Indeed, indeed. And that is the end of that. All She Wrote, Toast Rider bringing it home just in the nick of time. I mean, it was close to getting very close to being DQ'd. Toast Rider showing up, doing his thing. Yale doing a thing. Big backflip, going all the way down, big damage. GG. We'll see if the... Well, actually, I don't know if we'll do no post-race interview, just because of the schedule. Right, we do have a time constraint. That is a thing. So thank you very much for watching, y'all. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and don't go anywhere, because coming up next is Liam Kings versus Gombil.
Stick around.
That'll be commentated by Thero and Badronis, the men themselves. So thank you very much. It's been a pleasure, Thero.
As always.
And thank you guys for watching. Catch you later. Peace.